Hi guys, welcome. Carson, hey, excuse me. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mimi and I'm so happy that you're here. Today, this is like the worst angle on the planet, but today we are doing a full makeup declutter. I am gonna have to break this up into a couple of videos just because I have way too much stuff. So I'm basically downgrading my vanity situation. I had a huge white vanity. I sold it. I decided I really wanted to downgrade not just my vanity, but just like my makeup in general. I feel like I just have way too much, so much overconsumption to the point where like sometimes I'm not even able to use the products that I have. I'm not able to use them up. And rather than purchasing the products I actually know I really like and enjoy and want to continue to repurchase, sometimes I just end up going bad because I'm trying new things. So anyway, I really want to be mindful with what it is that I'm keeping. I already sold the vanity, so this whole area is empty. And I already took everything out and I have everything here. Sorry, everything's a mess because I'm organizing right now, but I have all of my makeup in here. Honestly, the fact that I filled this up is so crazy because I have one face. Just one face. And then I'm going to get, so like I said, I got rid of the vanity that was here. I just purchased this. This is like an organization thing that I'm going to be using for the makeup. And I'm going to buy, well, I already bought, I need to build it. I bought a new vanity that I'm going to put here. And it's a much smaller vanity. It's not as big as the one that I had. Anyway, so today we are going to get started on the makeup decluttering series. I'm going to be very brutal and just cutthroat and just really get rid of overconsumption. Like at this point, these are products I don't need and I just want to keep what I really love and what I know works. I'm at the point in my life where I just really want to be intentional. I think that's just like the quickest way to say it. I really, really want to be intentional with things that are just going to be in my life. So anyway, let's just dive right in and get started. So because I have everything in boxes, it is a little difficult to figure out what I'm keeping and what I'm getting rid of. For now, I'm gonna keep the organization things I have just because I'm not entirely sure what's gonna be staying. So I don't wanna get rid of any of that stuff when it comes to organizing. So up on top, I have all of my eyeshadows. So we'll start with that. Okay, so I'm going to start with eyeshadows. And the reason I'm starting with eyeshadows is because there is so much more here that I actually use and so much more here that I want to actually keep. So I'm going to, Carson, no. Just kind of go through this and see what I do keep and what I don't want to. And I'm already struggling because I honestly want to keep everything. There's no need, like there is no need to keep everything. So the Kosas one, let's just start with this one. So I actually love this one. I love this one for traveling specifically. So this one I will be keeping for that reason, just because it's such an easy palette and I'm a neutral, like this is my color palette, 100% my color palette. So I will keep this because I love to travel with this one. This one, as much as I love it, I'm gonna let it go because it's much more on the pink side than it is the browns, and I honestly just don't reach for it. Like you can see the colors I mainly reach for, which is this one. You can totally see that I've used that one quite a bit, this one, and this one for this, like the center of my eye. But other than that, for the most part, a lot of these are kind of untouched. So that makes me so sad. I actually love the way this looks, but I don't use it. Use it, so it's gonna go. And then I have the Patrick Ta. I have two of them and I think I'm going to be getting rid of both. Oh, I don't know, let me hold off on that. So I'm actually gonna get rid of both of these. Makes me really sad. So this one is the Major Dimensions 3. I don't have the 2. This one, the reason I'm getting rid of it is because even though it's all neutral, I already have the Makeup by Mario, and out of both of them, to be honest, I prefer the Makeup by Mario. So for that reason, I'm gonna get rid of this one. Where does it go? Here. And then this one I'm going to get rid of just because this is so not my color palette. I loved it at first, and then I just figured I would like, oh, I'd wear it, and I really, really don't. And to be honest, I kind of don't really like the formula of this one either. This one like ended up breaking, and then these ones already have like hard pan, and I hardly used it. So for that reason, I'm just gonna move on from this one too. Now I'm gonna be keeping both of the Makeup by Mario. So this one is the Master Mattes, which I absolutely love. Again, very much my color palette, just neutrals, browns, mattes. Love this. So keeping this one. And then I'm going to also be keeping, this one is, what is this one? Ethereal Eyes. Now I do already have the Natasha Denona. I might do a side-by-side and see if I like one more than the other, but I do really love this palette. It is a little bit softer, a little bit more on the pink side, but I do really like this, and these shimmers are beautiful toppers. So for that reason, I'm gonna keep this. I'm going to keep the MAC Selena, but I will be just moving this out of my collection and putting it with like my mementos. I am the biggest Selena fan ever. I fully waited in line for this at like 5 a.m. to pick this up from MAC. And as you can see, I have used this quite a bit, but I just never reach for it. Not because I don't like the formula, for whatever reason, I just don't reach for it, because these colors are actually beautiful when you apply them to the eyes, but it's okay. I just know that I never reach for it, and I have kept the box because I absolutely love it. Just kind of like a little memorial thing. Not a memorial, just something to remember, you know, really love this. So I'm gonna get this out of my collection, but I'm going to be keeping this and saving it. Now I have two of the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I think I'm just getting rid of both. This one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This one is the Rose Metals, and I just loved the color scheme of all of this, but I don't wear it. I don't wear anything on this palette. I've used this shade, of course, because it's very similar to the colors I like, and then I think I've used a couple of these as toppers, but for the most part, never touched. So getting rid of that. And then this one, I'm not going to keep in my collection, but I'm not going to throw it away. I'm going to put this away with the Selena one, because this is actually the very first makeup palette my husband now, but at the time we were just dating, that he bought me. And I just have so many beautiful memories with this. So I'm gonna just put this away. I'm not gonna use it anymore. I don't use it, although I do absolutely love the color scheme and the shades. I just never reach for it. But I've kept it because it just has such beautiful memories, and I'm gonna always keep this. So I'm gonna just put this away. Now I have two of the Artist Couture. I have one Natasha Denona. This is actually the only Natasha Denona palette I have. I don't know if I want to keep this. As much as I like it, I do think I like the Mario one more. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get rid of it. Oh, damn it. But I think I just use this one more than that one. And they're pretty much the same. Damn. All right, I'm getting rid of it. Yeah, I'm just gonna move on. I already have one that's very similar, and I don't use it. Damn, that sucks. That one really hurts. I'm gonna put that one back. I have the Kylie Cosmetics. This one is in, actually it doesn't tell me what it is, but I think it's just like the neutral one, very similar to the Makeup by Mario, but this one just has a little bit more gold, and also has some pretty toppers. This one I have used and actually really do like it. I had the purple one too, but I did end up getting rid of it because, again, it's purple. I don't use it. So this one I am gonna keep. This one actually has a beautiful formula, so I do use that. And then I have two of the Artist Couture. So I have the Supreme Nudes, and then I have the Supreme Bronze. The Supreme Nudes I 100% use. I love this. Is it this one or is it this one? Oh, dang it. No, it's this one. I do use this. I really like all of these colors. Obviously, I don't really use the greens, but for the most part, everything else does actually fit my color palette. And the formula on this is beautiful. I really like using this. And then this one is the Supreme Bronze, which I don't use any of these colors, so I'm gonna get rid of this one, but I will be keeping the Supreme Nudes. And so here I have more of like the mini palettes. So first off, I am gonna 100% keep these. These are both by MAC, the Selena collection. I do use these all of the time when I'm in a pinch and just need to run out the house. These are so quick to throw on all over my lid, my brow bone, and I use this for my brow bone pretty much in every single look I do, keeping both of these. And then I have this Pat McGrath Labs. This one is in Sublime Smoke. And this one is just a very pretty little palette. I do actually like this mainly because I really like the shimmers in this, so I will be keeping this. I do use this occasionally. And then I'm pretty much keeping all of these. Like this one is the Urban Decay Moon Dust in Cowboy. I will be keeping this. It's a beautiful topper. And then very small Natasha Denona. This one is in Biba palette, I guess. Very little Natasha Denona. This one is also great for travel, and of course, very simple eye look with this. And then this one is pretty much the same thing, but this one is the mini nude, just with kind of additional shade to it. And keeping this as well because I do use these. And then this one is the only drugstore one I have. This is the CoverGirl Clean Color. This one is in Shimmering Beige. And I will be keeping this. This is actually really nice from the drugstore, so keeping this as well. I also have 3 of the Armani Exchange. These ones are the liquid eyeshadows. I will be keeping all of these. I love all of them. I actually really like liquid eyeshadow. So you'll see I have like a bunch of the eyeshadow sticks. They're not here yet just because they're like at the bottom of the box. I have 3 of the Merit paint pots, and you know, I actually thought I was gonna like these so much more, and I don't. They're just very dry. They're really hard, so you can see, like, they're just really hard to kind of use, which sucks because they're actually really pretty colors. But they're just, the formula is kind of dry. So like this one is in Mid-Century. Let's watch it. Oh, but I really like them. I don't know. Mid-Century is here. This one is in Vachetta. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So you can't even like see that one, but that's what I like about it. You can't really see it. And then this one is in Studio. That's my pinky. See, this one's like dried out already. It kind of sucks. See? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get rid of these 3 also. Okay, so I decided I'm actually gonna keep Mid-Century. I thought that one was still really good, and it would be good for a day where maybe I want to maybe do a smoky eye or something. So gonna keep that, but I will be getting rid of both of these. And then I have 2 of the, I think it's Cuffy? I'm not entirely sure, but I have 2 of the little pots for these ones as well. This one is in Bronze Brocade. They're kind of just like gel shadows. I actually really like these. And then the other one I have is in Sona Sona. I will be keeping both of these because they make beautiful toppers. I did have like 4 of them and I got rid of 2 of them already, but these ones I do actually use, so gonna keep these. And then I have 3 of the Kylie Cosmetics. These ones are the matte liquid eyeshadow. I have 3, and to be honest, I actually just really like all of them. They remind me a lot of the Merit, but I feel like much better formula. So I'm gonna be keeping all of these because I do actually use them. And to be honest, I don't really have a lot of Kylie stuff to begin with, but what I have used, I actually really like. So we're gonna continue. Like I said, I have these e.l.f. Line and Define eye tapes. I just never use them, so I'm gonna get rid of them. And then I don't really use primer, to be honest. Primer is not like a big thing for me, so I'm not gonna get rid of any of these because these ones I actually do like. I have the Smashbox here. This is the Photo Finish Primer. I really like this. If you have dry skin, this one's great because it literally feels like milk. I'm gonna keep the Cali Raid. This one is the So Blown. This one is actually almost done. I think I have like maybe 1 or 2 more uses, and then this will go into an empties. And then I actually really like, oh God. I actually really like this one by Refi, I think, or Refi. This one is the Face Primer Glow and Sculpt. The only thing I hate is the packaging. I do not like the packaging at all, but the formula of this is really nice. It literally feels like you're putting water on your skin. So do recommend this one. And then if you want something to make your makeup last all day long, this is the e.l.f. Glow Grip Primer. Really like this one. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it already, and this one is really good. So not getting rid of any of these, we'll be keeping them all. Up next are all of my lip liners. Now, this is a lot. Some might say too much. So we're gonna go through these and try to just downsize this because this is not needed. So there are a few that I know for sure I'm going to keep right off the bat. Like I know I'm going to keep the Buxom lip liner. This one is in the shade High Def Honey. We'll be keeping this. I really like this. I think I only have one of the Buxoms. Yeah. Let me see. I'm going to get rid of this one, the NYX Line Loud in the shape Rubble Kind. It's really pretty, but I just don't wear lip liners that dark, so this one's gonna go. I'm trying to see what I can get rid of because this one too, this one is in NYX. You know what, I think I'm just getting rid of the NYX ones, a lot of those. This one is in Total Baller. Am I getting rid of that? Oh no, that's actually really pretty. No, I'm keeping that. And it's really creamy too, okay. This one is in NYX Professional in Urban Cafe. I don't know, I've used this one quite a bit. Oh, that one's pretty too. And it's not as dark. It's a nicer brown. What I don't like about these ones in particular is the cap. The cap falls off all the time in my purse, so that's what's making me want to get rid of it. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it because of the cap. I know the cap always falls off and then it gets everywhere. This one's another one of those, but this one is really pretty. This one is in Need Me. Oh, there, that's pretty, but the cap always falls off, so I'm gonna just get rid of it because I know I'm gonna struggle with that. These ones by e.l.f. I love. I got these so long ago, but they still work great. These are from the Retro Paradise little like packaging that they did a few years ago. This one is in, let's say, it just says lip liner, but I really like these. They're so creamy and so nice. Oh, this one can go. Yeah, I won't use that. It's too light. I wish you'd tell me the name. This one can go too. Okay, so I'm only keeping one. Here is another NYX one. This one is in the shade Global Citizen. I don't think I've ever even used this one. It's too light though. See? It's too light, I think, for my lips. Oh, that's actually pretty though. Let's see. No. I'm holding on to it for no reason. I'm gonna get rid of that. This one is Tower 28. This one is called Work of Art. Oh, that one's pretty. Okay, I'll keep that. This is one of the Selena ones in MAC, and this one is in Entre a Mi Mundo. This one's like just the nude one that they had in the collection, but I won't wear that, so this one's just gonna go in my little like memory box. Oh, I'm so surprised I actually am getting rid of stuff. I have two of the Freck. I'm keeping both of these because I really like them. This one is in shade 03. Yeah, that one's really pretty. I like that a lot. And then this one is in the shade 01. Yeah, that's pretty. I like that they're so nude. Both of those. I have one by Makeup by Mario. I'm keeping this one for sure. This one is in the shade Almond. I love that. It's so pretty. Then I have two of the Rare Beauty ones. This one is in Kind Words Matte. Oh no, Wise, sorry. That's pretty, keeping that. All of these look the same. This one is in Talented. This one's a little light actually. Okay, this one I'm gonna get rid of. It's a little too light. I have two of the Fenty ones, just two, yeah, two Fenty ones. This one is in Traced Out, can't read. That's pretty. Very, very creamy. And this one is in, oh no, it's called Traced Out. This one, oh my God. This one was called Peanut Butter, and this one is Rubber Bands. Very, very pretty. Very similar, but one is a little deeper than the other. Keeping that. Then I have two of the Pat McGraths. This one is in, I don't know, it doesn't say, but I've used this one quite a bit, and I really like the color. Very neutral color. Same thing with this one too. I've used this one quite a bit also. It's so pretty. A little bit more on the purple side. And then I got one Charlotte Tilbury here. This one is in Iconic Nude. Just a nude color. Okay, I need to sharpen that one actually. I have two of the Huda Beauty ones. This one is in Honey Beige. That's pretty. And then this one is in Terracotta. And then two of the, oh no, just one. One MAC one. This one is in Spice. 100% keeping this one. So pretty. For the fall, that one's gonna look really pretty. Then I have two Makeup by Mario's. Oh no, sorry. Makeup Forever. This one is in Anywhere Caffeine, which of course I'm keeping. It's one of their very popular shades. And then this one is in Endless Cacao. Another one I'm gonna keep. Very, very pretty. And then these last two, I'm keeping this one. This one is the Patrick Ta. This one is in shade Oshi Single. And this one I love the curvature. You can see it's not like a regular pencil. It does have like a curve to it. That one's really pretty. It's just a brown. And then this one is Araceli, and this one is called Chalupa. A little bit more of a deeper red. Very similar actually to that one. So keeping these ones, this one's going into my little memory box, and then I'm getting rid of these. Okay guys, up next I have all of my concealers. I have two of the correcting concealers. I'm only gonna keep one. I'm only gonna keep the Cali Ray Hideaway, and this one is in shade, I'm not sure, I think they might only have one. So I'm gonna keep this one because I really like it. This one is the Charlotte Tilbury in 2 medium. You know, I just don't use this. I never ever use it. I just don't really, I don't know. I know a lot of people really like this, but I, for some reason, just never reach for it. And for that reason, I'm just gonna pass this on. And then I have all of these concealers. Knowing myself and what I do use on a regular basis, and I always know that I'm constantly reaching for, are a couple that are for sure staying. So this one is the LYS Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer. This is one of my absolute favorite concealers. This one's staying. The NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This one is staying. I will forever, forever, forever purchase this concealer. This is the Kosas in the shade 06 Revealer. 100% will always purchase this. I might actually need to get a new one pretty soon, but I still have quite a bit left in here. Gonna keep this, will 100% repurchase. Again, I think I've said that like 80 times. Now, here, these are the ones I don't know if I'm keeping. The concealer was good too, but it is just a little too thick for me and like my preference. So I think because of that, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna give that away. The Say, I have the shade number 6. This one I do like, I think. Yeah, I think I'll keep this one. This one is a little bit of a runny consistency. Well, I don't know. I kind of don't even want any of these. Well, this one I did like. So actually, I think these are the only ones I'm gonna keep. I might actually think I'm gonna do, so I think I'm gonna end up keeping this one as well. This is the Bobbi Brown, and this one I like because it's more of a stick formula that I can actually like, this one's a lot easier to pat with my eyes when I want just like very minimal soft look. So I'm gonna keep this one, but that's it. I'm actually just gonna get rid of all of these. I'm gonna get rid of the House of Labs, the Say, this is the Hourglass, Tower 28, and the Natasha Denona. I, for some reason, just have tried using these many, many times. I just don't really care for them. I feel like they're just too thick for my under eyes. I have very dry skin, so I feel like these emphasize a lot of it. I know these are like on everybody's top faves and constantly raving about it, but personally, these just do not. They just don't work for me, so moving on. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end this video in particular with my setting sprays and foundations. Really quick for setting sprays, I'm not getting rid of anything because I actually do use all of these. I do use the De Alba. This one's almost like, it's already like halfway through. And then the Milani Make It Last. This is by far my absolute favorite setting spray. I love this. I have purchased this many times, will continue to do so. Then I have the Charlotte Tilbury. This one is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Then I have the MAC Fix Plus, and then the Cali Ray Surf Proof. I think I'm almost out of it too. And then this one I like for travel. This is the Milk Makeup Hydro what is it? Grip Set Refresh Spray. So gonna keep them. I'm almost done with this too. So all of these will stay because I do actually use all of these. Now for foundations. So I already did really minimize this previously. So for that reason, there is not much I'm going to get rid of. I'm gonna keep all of these. These are like just basically like the mineral glows essentially. So I have the Forever Glow by Christian Dior. I really like this. I think it's really nice. The e.l.f. Halo Glow. This one, honestly, I think is probably my favorite. I actually prefer this one to the Charlotte Tilbury one. And mixing it with the Fenty Beauty Drops, this combination is insane. So keeping this, and then I have the Mineral Sun Glow. I like this one because it has SPF in it. So if I either forget to apply sunscreen, and sometimes even just for extra protection, I like to put this one on because that one's really nice. And then I love this one too from the drugstore. This is the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion, and I have Light, I believe. I think it's Light. I love this. So those are staying, and then I really think all of these are staying too because like I said, I already went through them and I got rid of the ones I don't use. So keeping the Maybelline Super Stay 24-hour Skin Tint, keeping that. I have the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, which is incredible. I have the Hourglass Veil. Then I have the Yummy Skin by Danessa Myricks. Like I just said, I loved this one. This is, I think, one of my only, I think it is my only full coverage. This one is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Oh my gosh, so good if you want full coverage. Love this one too. This one is the L'Oreal True Match Nude. Then I love this foundation. The House of Labs. This is a beautiful foundation. And then these two I think are like my top favorites at Sephora. This one is my the foundation by Mario, and this one is the LYS. Both of these, if you want like just a beautiful glowy, fresh, like wet look to your face, these are incredible. So yeah, I'm not gonna get rid of any of these. Like I said, I recently went through that. So I'm gonna end this video here, and then I'll do the other video with all of the face products next. So yeah, so please stay tuned, and that one's coming up. Thanks guys, talk to you soon, bye.